I'm so sick of these liars, though. I can't handle the lies. And they're just shameless. Absolutely shameless. And once they latch onto a lie, like Trump called our veterans suckers, dummies, suckers, whatever it was he supposedly said about those who died on D-Day. The people who were with him said absolutely not. That did not happen. That didn't happen. Well, they just kept repeating it. They just said it over and over and over. The whole Russian collusion thing, they knew it was a lie. They just said it over and over and over and over. Now there's this. Here's Chucky Schumer just standing there lying on the Senate floor.
We've all seen these horrible images coming from our southern border as Haitian asylum seekers simply looking to escape tyranny.
Yeah, that's all they're doing.
And the problems that they have sought have been met at our doorstep with unimaginable dignity.
Unimaginable
Images
dignity?
Of
Well,
Haitian
that's good then,
migrants
right?
being hit with
Pause it for a
whips and
second.
other
If they're being met with unimaginable dignity, I think that's fine. Well, good. Then we're doing the right thing. We're meeting these people with unimaginable dignity. I can live with that. I guess Chucky Schumer can't. He wants indignity, I think. But he's not getting it. He's not getting it. All right.
You're supposed to proofread,
Yeah.
before you start reading the script handed to you by the Soros.
But they're such dummies.
People.
As former President Trump might say, they're such dummies, dopes. It was so refreshing to hear him on Glenn's show the other day. That was so great. All right, let's see the rest of this.
Images of Haitian migrants being hit with whips and other forms of physical violence is completely unacceptable.
Yeah, it would be if they were doing that.
This behavior must be addressed, and we must provide accountability.
Yeah.
The images turn your stomach.
When are you going to be accountable for the freaking lies you're telling all the time?
Violence.
When is that going to happen?
Right now, I'm told there are 4 flights scheduled to deport these asylum seekers back to a country that cannot receive them.
You're kidding me.
Such a decision defies common sense.
It defies common sense.
It also defies common decency.
And decency.
And what America is all about.
Wow.
Remember that harbor, that lady
Remember that harbor
in the city in which I live. So I urge President Biden and Secretary Mayorkas to immediately put a stop to these expulsions and to end this Title 42 policy at our southern border. That we cannot continue these hateful and xenophobic Trump policies that disregard our refugee laws.
Do you know that he's not in the White House anymore,
we must
moron?
allow asylum seekers to present their claims at our ports of entry and be afforded due process.
I can't take any more of it.
I commit to work with this.
They believe they can just stand there and lie about what we have seen with our own eyes. We have seen the videos for ourselves of the unimaginable dignity they met the Haitians with. And it was dignified.
Yeah.
They were twirling the reins on their horse. That's all they did. Yeah. They didn't come in contact with any of the Haitian people. They weren't whipping. They didn't even have whips. And they did not use the reins on the Haitians. We have seen the footage. And they just stand there and lie to our face about things we've seen with our own eyes. I am not here. Wait, what? I'm looking right at you right now. No, you're not. Because I am not here. Wait, Chucky, I'm looking right directly at you with my own eyes. No, you're not. I am not here. Okay. CNN is backing you up on that, so I guess it must be true. You're not here.
It's like playing peekaboo with a toddler. Put their hands in front of their face, and they honestly think that you vanished.
It's unbelievable.
It's
unbelievable.
And this dignity you talk about. What about that report? You're not seeing this in the mainstream about the Haitian refugees who took over a bus.
Oh, yeah.
You hear about that?
Yeah.
And they escaped.
Yes.
Bye.
And then they attacked a couple of border agents along the way.
Yep.
I mean, and this nonsense about let's not forget the Lady of Liberty that's in the city in which I live. Yeah, that's for legal immigration. All right.
Right.
Okay. That's not. Hey, just pour across our southern border and do what you want.
They love to conflate, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
And then we're actually apprehending some career criminals coming across that are armed with weapons.
Yeah.
So I love. There's a hotel that they found down there as well, where there was a storm drain nearby that went into Mexico, and that was their little tunnel. There it was, just coming in with dignity.
They've got so many of those.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We probably haven't found all the tunnels into the United States.
And that's not even talking about the unscreened Afghans that were just released into the country.
Correct.
Remember, we wanted Americans and good Afghans brought here. My gosh, I'm reading story after story about a guy who beats his wife. He's at a military base, beats his kids, another guy sexual assault several minors. I mean, open the doors though. Here we are.
Yeah. Don't screen them at all. And don't worry about whether or not they have. Give them ivermectin and let them into the country. Don't worry about whether or not they have.
Wait, I want ivermectin.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay,
but you can't have it because you're a citizen. No, that's reserved for for the Afghans that are coming here. Every single Afghan was given ivermectin. Huh? I wonder, was that to deworm the horses in him or what?
Yeah.
Is that what that?
Yeah.
I mean, are they all?
Well, we're bringing over horses with the people.
Do they have worms? Do all the people have worms? I'm trying to understand why you'd use a horse dewormer on these refugees that you're bringing in.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, I mean, the point is we're not screening so many of them.
We're not. No, we're not. And they just said, there was a story yesterday that very large numbers of these Haitians are being released into the populace too. Well, have we screened them? Have we vaccinated them?
No.
Did you give them all masks? No.
And this is at a time when we are letting who knows who into this country with who knows what kind of background. In many cases, we know their background. And the crime rate in this country is skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Do you recall how many prisoners we released during COVID? Remember this? Every place like California and New York were releasing prisoners.
Right, a lot.
I'm sure that has nothing to do with it.
I don't know what the number was, but it was a lot.
So when you combine the fact that we are just releasing criminals in America from our own prisons with who knows who is coming in from other countries, my goodness, that's not a recipe for disaster, is it?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. What kind of xenophobic,
hateful,
there it is, hate-mongering hate monger are you?
Mix racist in there.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Racist.
Now you got them all covered.
Who racially hates people of race. Whatever.